All right, hi everyone and welcome. It is our Halloween week yoga, and if you're disappointed by my Halloween altar, sorry, I did my best. I thought we had pumpkins, but it turns out the pumpkins were our housemates who moved out today for reasons of love. He found the love of his life and he's decided to go and live with her. So that's a wonderful thing, but I don't have any pumpkins. So I do have some legs, a couple tiny pumpkins, and that's about it. But what I do have for you is a wonderful yoga class that will be just the right balance, I think, of relaxing and energizing. So when you're ready, come on all the way up to standing, and we'll start with feet hips width apart. Look down at your toes and notice if they're a little turned inward or a little turned outward, and see if you can get them right in a straight line. So right on those pretend railroad tracks. And we'll start with hands at heart center, eyes closed. Bend your knees just a little bit and press down into your feet, all 10 toes and both heels. And then use that to begin to come to straight legs once again, maybe just a little bit of engagement in your thighs. Lift up from your pelvis and all the way up your spine to grow long. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. And take a moment to just breathe. You have arrived. Whatever in your day led you to this moment, good or bad, just sigh it out here. We are together for this next hour and we'll make the most of it. 2 more deep breaths, just noticing your breath and your body today. And when you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open, bring your hands by your sides. So a great way to start class on a day when your mind's been in different places is with a balance. Usually balance is at the end of class because we're a little better at it. So keep that in mind. If you're not so good at this balance exercise right now, that's okay. The point is to just bring our focus in. Oh, hello. All right, so keep your feet just where they are, arms by your side, and first we're just going to use the arms. So lift your arms straight out in front of you, kind of like zombie arms here. Traction your shoulders back. Grow tall. Keep your belly button nice and engaged, or your abdominal muscles engaged, but imagine you're pulling your belly button in. And then from here, lift your arms overhead. Notice the inkling for the shoulders to rise up and keep them down here. Turn your palms back and sigh those arms all the way back and down. This time, one fluid movement. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, back and down. So keep going just like this, or if you'd like, you can add in some balance. Lift your heels up off the ground. And see if you can move slowly. So not just falling back down, but gracefully coming back down. We'll do a few rounds of this. Maybe just seeing if you can get one round nice and smooth. Knowing that a little wiggle wobble is perfectly normal. You might choose a point to focus on. Let's just do one more. Really rising up on those ballerina feet. And come all the way down as slowly as you can. Hands come to the shoulders and we'll just take a couple shoulder rolls. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Last one. Hands come behind you, clasped, and actually let's walk to the back of the mat here. Feet can stay hips width. And just drop your chin down to your chest. Breathe into the back of your neck here. I hope you had a nice, relaxing, great day today, but if you had a stressful day, you might feel a little bit tension here. Just breathe into it. And slowly roll right ear to right shoulder. Let out any sighs you like throughout class. And slowly roll left ear to left shoulder. If this is too much, you can always unclasp your hands. Come back to center, lift your chin. Mini back bend, gaze to the sky as you squeeze your shoulders towards each other. And then come back through center, we'll forward fold. Hands reach to the sky. Relax your head, relax your upper body. Surrendering to your lower body here. Bring your hands to the base of your spine and slide them all the way down your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees if you need to here. We're gonna walk the hands nice and slowly forward until you land in a downward dog. Whenever you get there, you can feel free to pedal out your feet. Relax your head and just breathe. Surrender your knees down to the floor, and we'll just take a few cat-cow breaths. Or you can go ahead and move your spine however feels good here. Do a little side to side. We'll be here for a minute, so just explore, move however you like. Couple more breaths. And when you're ready, come back to center. Plant your right hand down, putting your right foot back behind you just a bit so you can step your left foot out and reach your left arm to the sky. So left foot stretches out, left arm to the sky. And first, just open back. Stretch that arm back behind you. Oh, that feels so good in the chest. Come back to center, and then reach it up and over. So the outside edge of your left foot and your left fingertips are reaching in opposite directions. And then you can take some circles here with the arm. Come back to center. And you can take a cat-cow breath in between if you'd like. And the other side. Right foot steps out, right arm first reaches up, stretch the arm back. And then come back to neutral and reach it up and over. And a few big circles. last one. And come back to all fours. Sit back on your toes. Tuck your toes and back on your heels. All right, you might feel this in your feet, especially if you haven't done much walking today or if you've been in shoes all day. Hang in there, we'll just be here for a couple breaths, getting a nice stretch. And untuck, you can give your feet a pat. On your next inhale, slide your arms forward and up, just like we did standing. And we'll take a goddess arm at the top, elbows come wide, shoulders reach together. Inhale, arms stretch. And on your exhale, come to child's pose, reaching your hands to the base of your spine here. Just relax your head down. And just take a few breaths, breathing into your backside body. Slowly roll back up. Hands reach behind you. Lift your hips any amount that you like. It could just be like this, just a couple inches, or you might lift them nice and high. And return. And repeat. Hands come forward and up. Goddess. Inhale, reach. Hands come back behind you. One fluid motion as you come to child's pose. Breathe here. And slowly roll back up. Hands reach behind, hips lift any amount that feels good. And lower. Inhale, arms reach. And goddess. Arms reach. Child's pose. Breathe here. And slowly roll up. And last time, we'll just lift the hips. And lower. Now, come on up to kneeling and step your right foot forward. So, resist the temptation to go as far as you can on this one. We're going to do a little bit of noticing. So just step your right foot forward, left knee can stay down. If it's uncomfortable, just fold the mat a couple times, that can help. Bring your hands to your hips and see if you can guide them so they're both facing right forward, right ahead. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in the front of the left leg, and if you don't, you can go a little bit further. But no need to go all the way just yet. Bring your palms down, hands down, palms face forward, and just take a few breaths, observing the balance, which muscles are working here. And if you'd like, you can go further, stretching a little bit deeper, maybe bringing your hands to both sides of your feet, your right foot, that is. Nice, deep breaths. Plant your left hand and right hand comes to your right thigh for a gentle twist open to the right side. Come back to center. Bring your hands to the floor, tuck your back toes, and hop your foot forward for pyramid. If this is challenging, you can always use a chair or some blocks. Just a couple more deep breaths. Nice long spine. Just like we did in our low lunge, plant your left hand and you can bring the right hand to the sky or just to your hip to twist open to the right side for revolved pyramid. Slowly unwind, come back. Set up your feet for triangle. So back foot pivots to be parallel with the back of the mat. Front foot can stay. Right hand can come to the shin or a little bit higher up on your leg. And left hand peels open to the sky. Keep your chest and collar nice and broad here. And then use the strength of your abdominal muscles to come through center, reverse it. And warrior two, so you can wiggle your feet a little wider if you'd like. And we'll just keep that motion going back and forth. Coming to side angle and reverse. Come back to center. Toes face forward. Hands come to your hips. We'll just breathe here. All right, great job, everyone. We'll do that all on the other side. Kind of like a moon salute. We're going to just do it in reverse. These aren't quite moon salutes, but similar idea. So left foot is going to pivot to point towards the back of the mat now. Bend into your left knee. Arms come up to parallel. And we'll go for it. Left forearm to the thigh. Right arm up and over. Oops, gotta keep my chest open here. And reverse. Back and forth. On Tuesdays, I teach yoga at 7:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. So it's nice. I get to cap my day. Start it with yoga, end it with yoga. This time when you reverse, straighten your front leg. And come forward to triangle. Reaching first and then extending towards your lower leg. Right, hang in there, just a couple more breaths. And pivot for a pyramid. Step the back foot in any amount Nice long spine and round over. If you'd like, trying that revolved pyramid, right hand plants, left hand reaches, twisting open to the left. Slowly unwind. Wiggle your foot back. Drop the knee. And we'll come on up for that kind of easy lunge. So don't need to go too deep just yet. You might try that same practice of bringing the hips forward. And then hands come to the sides, palms face open. Come on down a little deeper, hands to the floor. Back toes can be tucked or untucked, so you can just see what you prefer. And left hand to the thigh for a twist. Unwind. And just step that left foot back. Sit back on your seat once more. We'll come back to that little flag series. So inhale, arms come up. And goddess. Inhale, reach. And child's pose. Hands come to the base of the spine. Palms face up. Forehead to the mat. Breathe here. Slowly roll up. Hands reach back behind and hips lift to the sky. Lower back down. And this time we're just going to walk forward. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Slowly roll to stand. Arms reach. And palms meet at heart center. Breathe here. All right, Matt's giving us some playful music, so let's go with it. Come to the middle of your mat. This one's a little bit challenging, but I know you can do it. So it's a kind of a warrior 3 teeter-totter. So you're gonna bring your left foot forward, spread your feet nice and wide, and then plant them back down. Toes, unless you have multiple feet on just your left foot. In which case, cool. Back leg is nice and straight here. Hands come to heart center, or they can be back behind you, kind of like airplane. And we're just gonna tilt forward any amount. So you might just come here, and then come on back. Hands just where you want them. Heart center, airplane, up overhead, whatever you like. So now we're just gonna come back and forth. You just go at your own pace. Maybe this time you come to parallel with the floor. Reach your toes and the crown of your head away from each other. And then just come on back, tap down. we'll be here for about a minute. Just play, just explore. Ideally here the hips stay sort of even with the floor, so it's tempting for the hips to kind of want to come up, but trying to keep both hips facing the floor. Last couple seconds here. And woo, come on back up. Shake it out. Okay, and other side. Step the right foot forward, pick up your 5 toes or your 5 feet, either way. Plant them back down, bring the weight forward, and just go for it. Back and forth, go as slow as you like. You can also hold this pose. If you prefer to just stay in that warrior 3, go for it. It's a challenging one, but you do get a lot of benefit if you want to hold it. Kind of like the back and forth because you work on the muscles, those transition muscles a lot. Alright, and when you finish this last round, come on up, shake it out. Alright, we're about halfway, so you can grab a sip of water if you'd like. You can always grab water. Oh, I've got a friend. Hello. There we go. Alright, so let's keep going with something a little bit challenging. We'll warm up for it though. So cross your right foot over your left. Hands come to your hips. We'll just take a forward fold, getting a nice stretch in the outsides of the legs here. Maybe hands reach the floor, or maybe they just come to your shin. And then roll back up. And you can reach your arms at the top. A little graceful back and forth here, roll back down. And back up. Last one, you can go at your own pace. And at the top this time, switch sides, left foot crosses over right. Nice flat back as you forward fold. And roll on up. So this one might be a little awkward. You might be kind of adjusting as you go. That's okay. I think this one, even though it's a bit asymmetrical, looks really pretty. Okay, last time, come on up. And just come back to center. We're gonna try a chair pose, so you can either bring the feet to hips width, or you can bring the toes together to touch. Just 2 different ways of doing the same pose. Start with your hands at heart center and sit back in your imaginary chair. Remember those little kindergarten chairs that were down here? So just like you're trying to sit back into one of those. You can stay right here, or if you'd like, arms can come up. A couple deep breaths. And then reach your arms back behind you. Come on up to your toes. Heels lift any amount. Heels lower, arms lift. Hands sweep back behind. Come on up to the toes. Last time, heels lower, arms lift. Hands sweep back. Lift up the heels. Lower back down, arms lift. And rise to stand. Relax. We'll just sway a little side to side. Close your eyes here if you'd like. Just take a moment to listen to the music. Back to center. Great job. We'll sit all the way down. Bring your right foot in, left foot out. So first we'll just do a little bit of a side stretching here. So reach your hand towards your foot. Doesn't have to reach all the way. It could land anywhere. And then right arm reaches up to the sky. So first we'll just do like we did before and stretch it back. And then maybe reaching it up and over. Couple breaths as you stretch through your side body here. And return. Now pivot your body to face your toes. And we'll come forward once more, starting with a long spine. And rounding over. Breathing into your back side body. Feeling that channel of energy all the way from the tips of your toes, running down your foot, your whole back leg, and up your spine and your head. Stay here if you'd like, or you can reach your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Use that leverage to twist a little bit to the left. Make sure your spine isn't crunching here, so keeping it long as you twist. Take your time coming out of that revolve twist there. Slowly come back to center. Pivot your body towards the center once more. We'll take a twist in the other direction. Right hand comes behind, left hand comes to the leg. Just twist any amount. Doesn't have to be the twist of a lifetime here. Just going to a place where you feel a little resistance and breathing into it. Keep sitting up tall. Just a couple more breaths. Slowly unwind. Really slowly. Tuck your left foot in here. We'll just take a couple breaths in the center. You might Stretch your spine forward and back. Move however feels good. And maybe we'll take a couple wind waves the willows in the center if you'd like. Just going back and forth. All right, and now we do the other side. So right leg stretches out. First, just keep your hips centered here. We'll do a little side stretch. Reach your right hand wherever it lands. Could be your toes, could be just somewhere on your leg. And then left arm reaches to the sky, stretching open through the chest. And then reaching it over. Some people can get their hand to their foot here. Imagine that. If you're one of those people, cool. I don't know, I've been practicing yoga for a very long time, every single day pretty much, and I don't know that I'm getting there, but we'll see, maybe. Come on, back up. Pivot your body towards your right foot. Come down any amount, first with a long spine, and then tuck the chin, round over and breathe. Stay here if you're vibing on it, or go ahead and reach the left hand to the outside of the foot for that little twist. This one can be a bit crunchy, so make sure your spine is long. Shouldn't feel any sharp pain or tweaking here, just a awkward, very awkward stretch. Center back out. And twist to the other direction. Left hand reaches back, right hand reaches wherever it lands on the leg here. One more inhale, grow tall, and unwind. All right, tuck that leg in one more time. We'll just reach the arms up, and hands come to heart center. Close your eyes and breathe. Amazing creature, a good and kind human. Never forget that. As you're ready, slowly come all the way down to your back. And when you get there, you can hug your knees into your chest and just roll around however feels good here. And then drop your feet down, spread your arms wide. For a gentle twist, just drop the knees over to the left. For a little bit of a deeper twist, cross right leg over left. And then you can kind of pick up the hips and drop the knees. Just adjust however feels good. And breathe here. So usually at the end of class, I just kind of freestyle our meditations. But today I have a planned meditation for us that is around some of the themes of Samhain, which is a pagan holiday that falls on the new moon closest to Halloween, and this year it falls actually on Halloween. And so I have a dear friend, Kathleen, who is very knowledgeable in pagan traditions, and she does a lot of practices today, and she's a very cool and awesome person, and she helped me learn about the holiday and some of the traditions so that I could write a meditation around it. And actually the meditation's pretty similar to things we've done, because it turns out a lot of ancient traditions draw from similar imagery. So you can take your time coming back to center. Hug your knees in once more, rock side to side. And as you're ready, you can take your time coming to the other side. One of the parts of the tradition I thought was really nice is to kind of welcome the darker times. People would share candles and share light, so there would be bonfire celebrations, and people would light their torch and then share with their neighbors and their family the light. So I do have some candles lit, kind of celebrate, but it's pretty light in here, so you might not see them. Keep breathing, nice deep breaths. And when you're ready, slowly come back to center. Nice neutral spine here. Feet spread nice and wide, and we'll just go back and forth with the knees. We'll be here for about a minute, so you can choose to stay with your knees to one side and breathe, or you can go back and forth. So the meditation that I'll walk us through in a couple of minutes is one that I've recorded as well, and Matt's just going to put a little bit of sound behind it for me, maybe some owl hoots or something, and then I will share it with you, and I'll put it up before Halloween sometime. It's just called a Witchy Autumn Meditation, and it's 10 minutes, so just right for before bed or when you wake up in the morning. All right, take your time finishing out your practice. You can do a final pose if you'd like, and then eventually land in Savasana. You can add a layer, grab a pillow, whatever you like. Maybe turn off the lights, light a candle. I think I'll join you in adding a layer myself. Alright, so I want you to be real cozy for this one, even if it means taking an extra minute to get there. Once you've found your comfortable position, take a few breaths, allowing yourself to simply settle in and just begin to notice how you feel in this moment. Even as you're lying down, can your spine grow long? Can you relax your shoulders even further? Soften your jaw. In a moment, I will invite you to turn on your imagination. Even if your imagination is a bit slow to start up today, fret not. By simply listening to my voice and allowing yourself to be present, you will absorb the full benefit of this meditation. Now, imagine you are in a moonlit forest. You are a tall oak tree. Feel your legs as roots, stretching down into the earth. You are strong and grounded. You have a deep wisdom in the core of your being that is unmovable. As your breath reaches down into the dirt, you feel yourself becoming nourished and relaxed. Nourished and relaxed. You are firmly rooted here between the moon and the earth. Take a few more breaths, just allowing yourself to feel the sensation of groundedness. Now feel the strength of your arms as sturdy branches. You may even choose in your Savasana to stretch your arms out a little bit. Wiggle your fingers. And relax them. Autumn is a time to let go, and you are a wise old oak tree, ready to drop your leaves. You take a moment to be grateful for all of the things that life has brought you. And yet at the same time, you know deep in your heart that it is time to let go of that which does not serve you any longer. You don't have to name it. You don't have to analyze it in this moment. Simply trust in your own wisdom and let it go. Imagine your leaves gently falling from your limbs. Bright red, rusty brown, burnt orange, or vibrant yellow. You choose a color and imagine your bright leaves swirling around you as they start to come loose. Take a few more breaths here, noticing if you feel any lighter or more comfortable. Is there anything still clinging tight? If so, just take a moment to notice without judgment. Imagine now a crisp and friendly breeze blowing through, shaking free any leaves that remain. This breeze is a kind and magical spirit that will hold your leafy creations tenderly until they find a new home on the surface of the earth where they can be transformed. You watch your leaves falling gently, dancing in the wind, and softly landing down. While there may be some sadness in letting go, there is also joy in release. Allow yourself to feel both at the same time if both emotions are present for you in this moment. Some pagans and witches believe that there is a veil that separates the spirit world from the physical world, and that this veil is at its thinnest during Samhain, this time of year. In ancient times, there was the belief that ancestors could come and visit during this time. As you sit, a lighter and less tethered version of yourself, see if you can open your spirit to the wisdom of your own ancestors. Take a moment to remember that you were created from thousands of years of love. Your ancestors wish for you a peaceful, happy, and fulfilled life. Take a moment to listen to their wisdom so that you may step into the dark months fortified with their wisdom and radiating with their light. Keep breathing here, continuing to let go, allowing yourself to be fortified by this practice, by your own breath. When you're ready, you can begin to come alive by deepening your breath, wiggling your fingers or stretching your arms out. And take your sweet time, a few full rounds of breath to roll over to one side and come to seated. Whenever you get there, just bring your hands to heart center, but do take your time. Once you get to seated, relax your shoulders, grow tall through your spine. Take a few deep inhales, allowing the breath to reach the bottom of your lungs. May your Halloween week be lots of fun. may you embrace a little bit of the darkness with the light this autumn and enjoy all the good things that this time of year has to offer. And know that it is a common time for people to feel a little bit of sadness, a little bit of anxiousness sometimes. So if you feel that way, just trust that it's okay and that you're not alone. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight, and big thanks to Matt. Good music tonight, Matt. How do you feel? He said he feels like that. Okay. Have a great night, everyone. Namaste. And look out for that meditation later this week. If you're not already subscribed on Mystical Hug YouTube, you can do that and get a notice when it goes live. All right. Have a good night.